Hello, I am Kevin Haj from bimoso GmbH, and today we're going to have a quick look at the user interface of SAP Lumira Designer. So as we can see here, we have different panes in the Lumira Designer view, and it's based off of Eclipse. So we can see here the main canvas of the dashboard. So this is where most of the action happens. This is where you drag and drop the components and select the components to do the modifications. And this is where you have a quick view of what the dashboard looks like. On the top here, we have documents. So this is where you can access the different Lumira documents that you've created. They can be either directly saved into the BI platform or as local documents in your local device. Next are the components. So this is where you have the different components to be dragged and dropped into your canvas. So table components, chart components, filter, and basic components such as buttons and text fields and so on. And more advanced ones such as geomaps and so on. Thirdly, we have here the outline pane. So this is where you have an outline of the structure of your dashboard. So this is where you can access your technical components and modify them. And this is where you have, there you go, the structure, how divided your dashboard is. And you can also find and create your data sources and your global variables from here. The pane below here is where when you search for a specific component, this is where you would see the result. And you can also check any script problems if there are any. On the side here, at the top, we have the properties pane. So this is where when you click on a component, you would have access to the properties of that component. So you can change the name, you can change or assign a CSS class. In this case, you can change the chart type. You can specify the layout, so the width and the height and the margins, and so on. Now, this pane is generally an extra one, and for most of the components, there are no additional properties. This is just for very complex components such as the geomap or as well third-party extensions. This is where you would have extra properties that you could set. And finally, at the top here, this is where you have the different options of saving, creating a new application, executing to open the web browser with your dashboard, reloading the dashboard, logging off, etc., etc. This is where you can create certain planning functions. This is only for planning objects, of course. Editing, you can assign certain layout options as well, so assigning components to the left and so on. Searching for specific components. Uh, Changing the layout, so the panes, as well as installing extensions to Lumira Designer itself. And here we have certain options that allow you to create a document, open a previously created document, adding a data source to this document, running again, executing, opening a CSS custom file so that you can write CSS script, reloading, and so on and so forth. So this has been a quick look of the user interface of Lumira Designer. Tune in for more next time. See you then!